Just into our newsroom, President Donald Trump sending a message via Truth Social seconds ago, saying effectively, based on good and productive conversations with Iran, he has instructed the Department of War to postpone any and all military strikes against Iranian power plants and energy infrastructure for a 5-day period. The president saying this is subject to the success of ongoing meetings and discussions. For more on the rapidly unfolding situation in the Middle East, let's bring in CBS News contributor Robert Berger now. He's in Jerusalem. Robert, good morning to you. President Trump taking a pause on his weekend threat, but Israel and Iran are continuing to trade attacks this morning. So what is the latest where you are?
Yes, Israel says that it's continuing to attack what it calls infrastructure targets in Tehran, and that would mean ballistic missile sites and launchers, as well as targets of the regime like the Revolutionary Guards. And Israel also has a new tactic, which is sending drones to hit checkpoints of the besieged militia in Tehran and elsewhere. And Prime Minister Netanyahu saying yesterday to the reporters that there are two goals here. One, to cripple the Iranian military so that it can't rebuild and attack Israel in the future, and two, to create the conditions for the people of Iran to take to the streets and to overtake the regime.
So we have this update that President Trump now delaying his threat to hit Iranian sites. But over the weekend, we saw more than 100 people injured in an Iranian strike on southern Israel. And this was near a nuclear facility. What are we learning about that incident and the response from the government?
Yeah, these attacks are continuing even today, despite what President Trump said. And we had an alert here in Jerusalem just a short time ago. But over the weekend, there were two major attacks when two Iranian ballistic missiles got through Israel's defensive shield. And these missiles carry 1,000-pound warheads each. And they hit two cities in southern Israel, including in Dimona, where a neighborhood was destroyed. And that Dimona is just 2 or 3 miles, the place where this missile hit, just 2 or 3 miles from Israel's nuclear facility. So if that facility had been hit, the results could have been catastrophic.
All right, Robert Berger with those up-to-the-minute updates for us. Thank you, Robert.